All right, and so our elimination now on track. Valente, your top-seeded athlete coming into the event. She will definitely be one to look for here. Valente in the lead in the Omnium with a commanding disposition here with 80 points to her Omnium tally. Kendall Ryan currently ranked second, and Kim Geist, your two-time world champion, also out there from T-Town. Valente, a three-time world champion and an Olympic silver medalist, so we got to keep a close eye on our women with the white helmet out there. Looks like a few riders taking an opportunity to get out in front. And our race still being calculated here. And there we go. Now we are officially underway here at the Velo Sports Center. The riders very anxious to make sure they had their pack positioning here at the elimination. Remember, we watched the back of the field. The final rider across the line will be scored out. And remember, what Alfred says is directly what the athletes say. That bell means next time through, we will be pulling a rider. So next time through, we'll pull a rider from the back. Off the front right now, a few riders trying to keep themselves nice and safe. So we'll watch the back, and you'll be listening for Alfred here as we come out of turn 4.
Mary wins.
So Mary Kay wins from Cleveland, Ohio. She's done a fantastic job coming to T-Town, racing at the elite level for a few weeks. She's now feeling the effects of some of those earlier efforts. Next time through, we will be pulling from the back one more time. So Cushion being called there from San Francisco, California. She was doing her best to keep herself in contention here. And now you see the front of your field starting to ride over our rider who has been off the front here for quite a while. That was Zoe Sacchio. Sacchio now being integrated. Let's see how this next sprint rolls out. We're looking at the back of our field. Brincevic, another rider from Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Nice to have riders from that new velodrome in Cleveland coming out to track nationals here in Los Angeles, California. Oh, so Sacchio now, she's got to figure out how she's going to handle this. She was at the front. Now they need to figure out if she can get herself off the back. Remember, next time through, looking at the back of this field, and the pace will start to increase as well, thanks to the elite riders at the front. Awesome. Mooreshead, one of your riders on the Pratt-Phil program, formerly on the Show Air 2020. She was called out there. And next time through, so we're actually going to be looking at our rider in the red jersey there. That's going to be Sacchio. She needs to get herself up into contention because Moorehead's already been called out of the race. Your leaders are in turn 4 right now. All right. So Sacchio now called out. She was on the front for a long time, off the front of the race, in fact, but those earlier efforts now coming back to bite her. As you can see, the pace at the front really starting to increase here as we're getting into the depths of this elimination. We also have one rider here a little bit off the back. Let's see how our officials score this next elimination. Riders are bunches through the front, and meanwhile, our one rider at the back. So Sempere called out there, and she was already off the back. So your bunch now, we can look at that as they come through turn 4. They're hearing the bell. The next time through, we'll start pulling. Looking at the back of that group, we have some very elite riders dangling back there. Let's see if we can get them up and around here, as being pulled at this point in the elimination would absolutely affect the medal rounds as they currently stand. Let's see how we come through this next few meters here. This is a critical sprint.
417, Fiona Winder. 417, Fiona Winder.
Winder there in the middle of the overall Omnium. Nice ride there for her. That may not affect her overall, as she is called out in the middle of the elimination ride. Your next bell already coming up as the tempo starts to increase at the front. Some of our riders in the middle there really flirting with disaster. One of them being our friend from Lehigh Valley, Geist, at the back right now. Could she get up and around? She's playing the devil here, and that's not always her strong suit. Let's see how this plays. So Bates was down low on track. She's in that pink skin suit at the base. She did get a national title last night in the team pursuit. She thought she was safe, but she was down in the sprinters lane, nowhere to go, and she rolled that to the end of her ride there. So she was also about in the middle of the overall Omnium. Therefore, our Omnium standings will not yet be affected. The riders left on track right now at the top. Let's see how this next one plays.
416, Louisa Sempere.
So no pull here. So we had a number miscommunication here, so we're not going to pull that time next time. We'll see what we do. So the officials called the wrong number. Number had already been pulled out. We're going to rectify that confusion. And there's your bell. So next time through, we will pull. So the riders will have to regroup here. There was no pull that last time through. That's how we're going to score this elimination. So one more time, looking at the back of the field, seeing who's going to be fresh right now. A little bit of accelerations taking place in the field. Those changes in speed can be important. So our rider from California on the Pickle Juice Pro Cycling team. She spent a few weeks in T-Town with us. She was flirting with the back of the race there the past few laps, and this time she could not go any further. Looking at the back right now, a lot of T-Town riders right now. Let's see if they can get themselves up and around, because at the front you've got Valente really starting to maintain control. She's absolutely riding this in control. Nobody else able to take that from her. Let's see how she just ramps up the pace.
412, Elijah Beatty. 412, Elijah Beatty.
So Beatty from Iowa. If we've got anybody here from Iowa, that is your rider out there in the Pickle Juice Pro Cycling kit. Next time through, we're going to have another pull. Like how Valente's just maintaining control. She just edges up her speed a little bit as anybody challenges her on the line. And here we go, another sprint. And look at her. She's just stepping up, stepping up. Let's see how we roll this next sprint. Wow, that's a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan was currently sitting second in the overall. That will affect her overall standings in the Omnium. Next time through, we're going to call in one more time, of course, as we go down to one single rider. Valente's had absolutely control this entire time. That's your rider with number 1 on her back in the white helmet, always checking over her shoulder there. Riders trying to get around, but they're unable to. Now the back of the field absolutely in panic.
404, Colleen Golick. 404, Colleen Golick.
Gulick there, your defending Rider of the Year at T-Town. She's coming into this with some big ambitions of getting on the podium in the Omnium. This may affect her ability to do so. Next time through, we are now down to Valente, Christina Birch, Megan Jastrab, and Kim Geist. So all three of those riders have represented the U.S. at the top level. Jastrab, a junior, trying to get herself to that level. Let's see how this next sprint plays out. This will affect our Omnium overall.
406 Megan Jastrab. 406 Megan Jastrab.
Jastrab called out there. She's in that orange kit of Rally Pro Cycling. Jastrab, also a junior. She has done a fantastic job racing both the junior and the elite categories here in the past few weeks. Nice ride there by Jastrab. But now on track, Valente, Birch, and Geist. This will be your final pole, but then we have a match sprint on course. Valente first wheel, Birch second wheel, and Geist trying to get up and around. Does Geist have enough time to make a slingshot pass here at the end?
415 Kimberly Geist. 415 Kimberly Geist.
And Geist ran out of room there at the end, so we're now down to our final two riders, ladies and gentlemen, and y'all can make some noise for these two as we get into this final sprint. It's going to be Jen Valente and Christina Birch. Birch is a hometown rider here in Los Angeles. Can she take on Valente as Valente drops into the sprint lane there? Birch unable to respond, and Valente checks over the shoulder one last time, and